Hello, generational wealth builders. I'm Georgie. I'm pursuing my own journey of building generational wealth. I am expected to reach a work optional lifestyle by around 2030. That means in about 15 years of entering the workforce, I will be able to live off of my investments. So that's your buy-in of why you might want to take a little bit out of the pages of my book. Now, everything that I do isn't for all of you, but in this video, we're really going to break down what the heck are these credit card points, brokerage dollars that they're giving you for creating an account? Is it even worth our time to sign up to this other bank that we don't plan on using, but they're paying us $100 to make an account? The short answer is yes, absolutely. The long answer is stay tuned because we're about to break it down. How much is an hour of your time actually worth? This is part of my strategy of building generational wealth that has a little bit less to do with the stock market. And the reason why I want to talk about it first in this video is because it is practical and fast, and the odds of success are very high. It's easy to do, and as soon as you master it and complete it just one time with one platform, you're gonna get a high. This high. You see what I'm having? You want this. So I made this video so you could get it. Here you guys go. Don't forget that for me to post a new video, I need to see at least 40 likes, and I think we could hit 50 with this one because the value. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to do a little bit of math. Okay, let's dive on. And remember, all of this is one take. So this is a Canva page. I make most of my posts on Instagram using this. So what we're going to do with Canva right now is calculate, is it worth it? So for example, in the previous video, I talked about a high yield savings account, but also if you deposit, I believe it's $100, you get paid about 20 to 100, sometimes it's like 1,000, but most people will get 20 to $100 in free stocks. Is that worth it? Let's check it out. So let's say you make 20 bucks an hour. It takes you 3 minutes to make that high yield savings account, so that's 3 minutes of your time, and you're gonna get that $20. That's at least. Most people get a little bit more. I've had a follower reach out and say they got 3 grand for doing this. It's kind of like a lottery, except you're winning. Okay, so 3 minutes. What's 60 divided by 3? Well, that's 20. All right, so there's 23-minute intervals in a 60-minute period. So we're just going to do 20 times 20, and that is $400 per hour. So are you willing to do a 3-minute task that basically pays you $400 an hour? Now, the issue with these tasks are there's just a limited supply of them. They're constantly updating themselves, and that's why I created a guide for you to get started. Now, personally, I have been doing this since around 2017, 2018, and I have gathered maybe 15 grand, maybe a little bit more doing this, and it's awesome because over time, it really multiplies up, and if you take that money and invest it, well, now you're just, it's not just addition anymore. So I always take these. Now, say you don't make 20 bucks an hour, right? If you make $450 an hour, then maybe creating this account is not worth your time, right? Yeah, that's probably not worth your time. But if you make anything less than $400 an hour, it is worth your time. Now, some of these accounts for 3 minutes will give you $100. That's radical. Now, all I want you to do today is download the PDF file. There will be a link below. It'll be the pinned comment, and it kind of looks like this. So it's my rewards list. Now, guys, some of this are affiliate links. I'll get paid for them only if you do, but a lot of them aren't, so I get nothing out of this. Once again, why am I doing this? Because my grandma's ghost says you guys need to learn. It's actually her birthday today. Happy birthday to her. She started this. So all you're going to do, you're going to click the clickable title. So for example, here's a Weeble one, right? So it tells you about perks. There's free trades. You get some access to crypto. You get paper trading here, which is like hypothetical trading. They give you real-time stocks with fake money. You get free gifts. Sometimes you get like an Apple stock for engagement. That's like $190. And yes, I actually got them over here. You could see I got $150 in Amazon, $174 in Apple, $75 in Starbucks stock. So this is real. This works. Most people don't take advantage because they enjoy suffering for money. But you're not most people anymore. You would rather not suffer. Now, again, this isn't going to radically change your life overnight, but it'll make you about $2,000 a year richer if you take advantage of all these opportunities. So you're going to click the link right there. It's going to redirect you, and you're just going to click join today and do your thing. I recommend doing this on your phone. So the link will be below. There's Webull. You're going to click that one. There's SoFi. This gives you $25. This is amazing. And that 3.5 on your savings is now closer to 5%. That's amazing. The Discover card will give you $100 if you spend $1, and then recommend that your wife or your husband or whoever, your son, your daughter who's over 18, and you both get another $100. Now, don't get me wrong. That's like, what is that? That's like $100, $200, $300 for the family. That's amazing because, again, you create the account, you get $100. So you click this link right over here. There it is. Boom shakalaka. You're getting $100. Then your daughter, for example, will use your link. She will get $100 and you will get $100 again. You can really, if you're a unit of 4, right, and everyone's over the age of 18, you could really milk the system here. Now, this is, and that's only one card. One card. So you're going to go through this list and go through. Some of them give $650. These are a little bit more advanced, so you do have to kind of think ahead. Are you traveling anytime soon? This is just $100 straight up. But this is for travel. So that's a little bit different, and there is a $95 fee, so that's something to think about. Now, the rest of these cards don't have any fees. I actually really, really love this one, but I think we can discuss this in more depth in one of my courses, one of my programs. You could go and sign up for that, and we delve in way more in detail. This is a shorter video, so I'm not gonna do that. So this is totally worth your time. Definitely go through and do this. Hopefully not us. There might be some of these links that are expired, but I think most of them still work. Let's see if the fidelity, this still works. Literally giving $100 away. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, they're giving $100 away. They're giving 100, guys, welcome to the United States of America, where you better be using your privilege. So please go through these. And if you want to support me, the best one to use is this Webull one. This one does reward me the most. So please use that one. And it also rewards you with a nice $30, $20 plus. Usually it's $30. That's why I say that. Some unlucky people will get about 20 bucks, but you must deposit the dollar. Okay, deposit at least $1. It might be 100. Sometimes they change it, but if you're going to invest anyways, just transfer that $100 and you get your money right there. Now, the other reason why I bring this up is you want to compare all of your moves to the stock market. Now, we don't know yet, right? A lot of you probably don't know yet. You're not stock market nerds like I am, but the stock market averages about 10% in growth in a year. Sometimes it'll be -10 and sometimes it'll be +20, but across time it's about 10%. Now, without diving into a totally different topic, I want you to think about what depositing $100 into Webull is, right? If you deposit 100 into Webull and you get $30, well, you're getting 30% on that $100. Then you invest that $130 and you're passively growing that as well. Talk about money growing on trees. Your money is literally making you money. Now, there's a little bit of active work. You do have to create the accounts, and the links will be posted below. So make sure you do that. It will ask you to sign up to my Members Vault account. I will also try to, and Members Vault is where I post my courses and all of that. Which I have some surprises in store for you towards the end of the year. That'll be a lot of fun. But I will also try to share this PDF file in my Instagram channel, Investing Journeys. I think that will make it easier to access, but please definitely click the link below. Don't wait for me to do that. Don't wait for anyone to start anything in your life. Don't wait for Mondays, and don't wait to make sure that you're subscribed to this video. Guys, The last point I want to make is this stock market 10% return, that takes about a year. This 30% return from creating an account takes about 3 minutes. So a year versus 3 minutes. Yes, for smaller money, it is way more worth it to create these accounts, right? If you're trying to get to your first $10,000, go all in on creating these accounts. Take the free money that these corporations give you and invest it in other big corporations and profit off of them, guys. Welcome to a world where you can profit off the big guy. You can. So this is the fastest way, in my opinion, and the safest way to get into your first 5 figures of wealth, to get to that first $10,000. Now, even if you have 100 grand or $500,000 or $1 million, this is still worth your time if you make less than $400 an hour. It's definitely worth your time. I take advantage of all of these. Now, what are you going to do with the credit cards once you have it open? You will never close it. That is a myth. Do not close it for the sake of organization. That is dumb. It will lower your score. When you open a card, it will lower your score. Oh, why would I do this? It lowers my score. Yes, temporarily. But if you wait 2 to 3 months, your score will rise, especially if you use the card and pay it off in full. Always pay it off in full. If you cannot, don't use the card more than $3 worth. Whatever your amount you're approved for, only use less than 10% of what they allow you to use. So say Discover card gives you $5,000. Well, what's 10% of that? You can only use $500 of that. They'll be like, wow, this person has 5 grand available to them and they're only using 500. We're going to trust them with 10,000, and then you only use up to 1,000. That is the quickest way to increase your credit score. Pay it off in full, and the more cards you have over time, the more trusted you will be, because you will have a very, very high amount of money that you're trusted with, and companies will see you will not use that money. You will use a tiny percentage of it, 10% or less. So this will increase your credit score over time. And with a credit score, you unlock a lot cheaper travel, and you also unlock the ability to get these cards that do pay you $1,000 or more. Now, I do recommend if you have this Discover card, if you have a credit score of 700 or less, you can go for this Discover card. Don't go for it if you're 650 or less. This Chase card, please make sure that your credit score is at least 720 or higher. You may be denied even if it is 720. For a sure shot, go 760. 750 is already like 90% likelihood. This Capital One is a little bit easier, and it does pay you like $200 for signing up. So definitely do it. Don't forget that, and there's no annual fee. And the Discover card has no annual fee. And you'll also get 5% cash back. There's just so many features that help you beat inflation and gives you $100 and feeds your family. It's awesome. This is amazing. Make sure you take advantage of this. The other thing I have to mention is you have to spend the minimum. So for the Capital One, you have 3 months to spend $500. You guys are going to do that for sure. Discover card, same thing. Actually, Discover card's not same thing. You only spend $1 and they will gift you the $100 as long as you pay it back. Pay back the $1. Chase, you have to spend 4 grand. So you do have to plan a little bit for the Chase card, but most Americans somehow find a way to spend at least 4 grand in a 3 month period. That's why a lot of us are in huge amount of debt. With that being said, don't forget to take advantage of Fidelity and Charles Schwab. With that, peace out, Girl Scouts. No doubt you're on your way to your first 10,000, or you're on your way to your next 10,000.